Hello and welcome to the English Talk Show. I'm Rex and we are so happy you're here today.
And I'm Melissa. Hi, everyone. Whether you are listening from home, on a walk, or maybe even on a bus right now, welcome.
This show is for English learners who want to learn in a fun, easy way. We tell stories, we explain words, and we practice together. It's just like talking with friends.
Exactly. And today's episode is a really good one. We are talking about taking the bus for the first time. Rex, have you ever been totally lost trying to figure out public transport?
Oh, absolutely. Standing at a bus stop, not knowing which bus to take, looking at a schedule that makes no sense, it can feel very overwhelming.
Yes, that is exactly what happened to me. And today I'm going to tell you the whole story. So let's jump right in. It is story time.
Yes, story time. Melissa, the floor is yours. Tell us everything.
Okay, so this happened a few years ago. I moved to a new city. It was a big city. Lots of streets, lots of people, and lots of buses. I didn't have a car, so I needed to learn how to use public transportation. And on my very first morning, I decided, okay, Melissa, today you are going to take the bus.
Oh, brave. Just like that on day one.
Day 1. I had no choice, Rex. I needed to get to a grocery store. It wasn't far, but I didn't know which bus to take. So first, I looked it up on my phone. The app showed me the bus route. A route is the path the bus travels, like the roads and stops it uses. My route was called Route 12.
Route 12, okay. And did you know where to wait for the bus?
That was my next question. So the app told me go to the bus stop on Oak Street. A bus stop is a specific place where the bus stops to pick up passengers. There is usually a sign with the bus number on it, or sometimes a small shelter to stand under.
Right, yeah. And those signs usually have the route numbers listed on them too.
Exactly. So I walked to Oak Street and I found the bus stop. And I waited. I was watching the schedule, which is a list that tells you what time the bus will arrive. My schedule said the bus comes at 9:15 in the morning. I arrived at 9:10, so I waited 5 minutes.
Good timing. 5 minutes is not too long.
Right, and while I was waiting, another person was standing at the stop, an older woman, and I was nervous, but I thought, okay, I will ask her for help. So I said, "Excuse me, does this bus go to Maple Avenue?" And she smiled and said, "Yes, it does. Get on and tell the driver your stop."
Oh, that's a perfect phrase right there. Excuse me, does this bus go to... Simple and very useful. And she was friendly. People are usually happy to help.
She was so friendly. So then the bus arrived, the doors opened, and people started getting on. I watched what they did. Some people showed a card, that's a transit card, or sometimes called a bus pass. Some people put coins into a machine near the driver. That is paying the fare. The fare is the amount of money you pay to ride the bus.
And did you have the right money with you?
I did, but barely. The fare was $2.50, and I had exactly that in coins. I was so proud of myself. I put the coins in, they made that little clinking sound, and the driver nodded at me. That meant, okay, you're good, come in. I walked to a seat and sat down near the window.
The window seat? Classic. So you're on the bus now. What happened next?
So the bus started moving, and I was watching out the window very carefully. Many buses have a screen or a speaker that announces the next stop, like a voice says, "Next stop, Pine Street." This helps you know where you are. But I was still nervous I would miss my stop, Maple Avenue.
Oh, missing your stop is a real fear. Did you?
I almost did. I got a little distracted looking at the city, but then I heard the speaker say, "Next stop, Maple Avenue," and I quickly pressed the button on the wall, the button that signals the driver to stop. When you press it, sometimes a light turns on that says, "Stop requested." Then I stood up and walked to the front doors and got off. I did it.
Yes, you did it. That is such a great story. I love it. And honestly, for anyone who has never taken a city bus before, that story covers so much of what actually happens in real life. The stop, the schedule, the fare, asking for help, all of it.
It really does. And you know what the best part was? When I got off that bus, I felt so confident. Like, I can do this. I can navigate this city. It was a small thing, but it felt huge.
That is such a relatable feeling. Learning something new always feels that way. And that is exactly why we tell stories on this show. Because you remember a story much better than just a list of words.
100%. All right, speaking of words, I think it's time for our next section.
Yes! It is time to break it down. This is the part of the show where we take the words and phrases from Melissa's story and explain them clearly, one by one, nice and slow. So, let's go.
Our first word is bus stop. A bus stop is the place where you wait for the bus. It is a specific location on the street. Usually, there is a sign or a pole with the bus number on it. Sometimes there is a small, covered area called a shelter where you can stand if it is raining. You do not wait just anywhere, you wait at the bus stop.
Great! And let's use it in a sentence. I am waiting at the bus stop. Or, where is the nearest bus stop? Nearest means closest. So you're asking, what is the bus stop that is closest to me?
Perfect. Okay, next word is route. A route, spelled R-O-U-T-E, is the path the bus travels. Think of it like a road map for one specific bus. Route 12 goes from one part of the city to another part, making stops along the way. Every bus has its own route.
And you can usually find the route number on the front of the bus, in big numbers, so you can see it from a distance while you're waiting. Very helpful.
So useful. Next word, schedule. A schedule tells you what time the bus arrives at each stop. You can find the schedule posted at the bus stop, in a transit app, or on the bus company's website. For example, the schedule says the bus arrives at 9:15. That means 9 hours and 15 minutes in the morning.
Right. And it's important to check the schedule before you leave your house. Because if you miss the bus, you might have to wait 10, 15, or even 30 minutes for the next one. Always check the schedule.
Absolutely. Now let's talk about fare. The fare is the price you pay to ride the bus. It is like the ticket price. In my story, the fare was $2.50. Some cities have a flat fare. That means everyone pays the same price no matter where they are going. Other cities charge more if you travel a longer distance.
Exactly. And a very important tip, many buses do not give you change back. So if the fare is $2.50 and you give $3, you might not get 50 cents back. That is why it is helpful to have what we call exact change. Exact change means the right amount of money, no more, no less.
Great tip. And if you ride the bus a lot, many cities have a transit card or a bus pass. This is a card you load money onto, and you just tap it when you get on the bus. It saves time, and you do not need to carry coins every day.
Now let's look at some really useful phrases for asking for help. Melissa used one great one in her story. What was it?
I said, "Excuse me, does this bus go to Maple Avenue?" Let's break that apart. Excuse me, this is a polite way to get someone's attention. Always start with excuse me when you talk to a stranger. It shows good manners.
Yes. Excuse me is one of the most important phrases in English. Then comes, does this bus go to... And you add your destination. Your destination is where you want to go. So you can say, does this bus go to the airport? Or, does this bus go to City Hall? Very simple, very clear.
Another helpful phrase is which bus goes to, for example, which bus goes to the train station? This is useful when you are not sure about the route number and you need someone to tell you which bus to take.
And don't forget this one. Can you tell me when we reach, so for example, can you tell me when we reach Oak Street? You can say this to the bus driver or to a friendly passenger. It means, please let me know when we get to that stop, because I do not want to miss it.
I love that one. Now let's talk about time expressions, because knowing the time is so important when you are catching a bus. Let's do a few quick ones. The bus arrives at 9:15. 9:15 means 15 minutes after 9 o'clock.
The next bus is in 10 minutes. This means you need to wait 10 more minutes. In 10 minutes tells you how much time from right now. Or you might hear, the bus runs every 20 minutes. That means a bus comes every 20 minutes all day long.
There's one more. The last bus leaves at 11:30 p.m. p.m. means in the evening or at night. So if it is 11:45 at night and you need the bus, sorry, you missed the last bus. Always check the last departure time.
Such good advice. Okay, we have covered a lot in this section. Bus stop, route, schedule, fare, exact change, transit card, asking for help, and time expressions. That is a really strong vocabulary list for anyone who wants to use public transport in an English-speaking city.
It really is. And the best way to remember all of these words is to practice using them, which brings us to our favorite part of every episode.
Practice together. This is where Melissa and I do a short role play or a little quiz to help you hear the language in action. Are you ready, Melissa?
Always ready. So here is how this works, listeners. Rex and I are going to do a role play. Rex will pretend to be a visitor who needs help at a bus stop. I will play a helpful local. Listen carefully. You will hear many of the words we just learned. Let's go.
Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. Excuse me? Hi, sorry to bother you. I'm trying to get to Central Park. Do you know which bus I should take?
Of course, no problem at all. You want to take bus number 7. The bus stop is just around the corner on Green Street. You can't miss it. There's a big blue sign.
Oh, great, thank you. And do you know what time the next bus comes?
Let me check. Yes, the next bus arrives at 2:45. That is in about 8 minutes. So if you walk quickly, you will make it.
Perfect. And one more question. How much is the fare?
The fare is $2, and just so you know, the bus does not give change, so try to have exact change, or you can use a transit card if you have one.
I have coins. I think I have exactly $2. Wonderful. Thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Have a great trip. And end scene. Ha, okay, stepping out of the role play now.
Nice work, Melissa. So listeners, did you catch all the phrases we used? Let's do a quick review. What did I say to get someone's attention? I said, excuse me. What did I say to ask about the bus? I said, which bus should I take? And I asked about time. What time does the next bus come?
And I mentioned the fare, $2, and reminded you about exact change. These are all real things you will need to say and hear when taking the bus. Now let's do a super quick quiz before we say goodbye. Rex, I will ask you the questions. Listeners, try to answer in your head before Rex speaks.
Ooh, a quiz? I love it. Go ahead.
Question 1. What do you call the place where you wait for the bus?
That is a bus stop. The bus stop is where you stand and wait for the bus to arrive.
Correct. Question 2. What is the word for the money you pay to ride the bus?
The fare. The fare is the price you pay. Always have exact change or a transit card ready.
Excellent. And question 3, the final one. How do you politely get someone's attention to ask for help?
You say, excuse me. It is polite, friendly, and it works every time. Excuse me is your best friend when you need help from a stranger.
3 for 3. Amazing. Listeners, if you got all 3 right, wonderful job. If you missed one, no problem at all. Just go back and listen again. That is the beauty of a podcast. You can always replay it.
That is so true. And honestly, listening multiple times is one of the best ways to learn. Every time you listen, you will notice something new. A word, a phrase, a tone of voice. It all helps your English grow.
So well said. Okay, before we go, let's do a very quick summary of today's episode. We told the story of my first time taking the bus. We learned key vocabulary, bus stop, route, schedule, fare, exact change, transit card, and destination. And we practiced asking for help with phrases like, "Excuse me, does this bus go to?" and "What time does the next bus arrive?"
Beautiful summary, Melissa. And remember, listeners, language learning is a journey. Just like taking a bus for the first time, it might feel scary at first. But once you try, once you ask that first question, once you pay that first fare, it gets easier every single time.
I love that. You're going to be great. We believe in you. Thank you so much for listening to the English Talk Show today. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with a friend who is also learning English. It really helps us reach more learners around the world.
And come back next time for another story, more vocabulary, and more practice. I'm Rex.
And I'm Melissa. Happy learning, everyone. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.